I'm gonna tell you about the completion of my wedding to my sweetie Penney Adgeh, Penney Adgehs, to you. All my Hebrew girls are all of the Caucasian, Arab girls, all of the white ethnic girls whom I started converting them to Hebraist since 1965, so 25 Hebrew calendar, for Hebrew Shera, to whom I married since 1966, 726 Hebrew calendar, 5 Hebrew Shera, whom I knew I was virgin, I came to marriage to 1977, 737 Hebrew calendar, 16 Hebrew Shera. My wardship of my divine vision, 1993-94, 57-53, 54 Hebrew calendar, 32-33 Hebrew Shera. Whose Hebrews conversion I made permanent by defeating all of the world religious, business, economic, political, as well as science leaders in my debate 2005-2007, 765-67 Hebrew calendar, 44-46 Hebrew Shera. Whom I named permission to Adgehs, as Genesis chapter 3 verse 20, because they are my Eves, whom I knew I was virgin, I came to marriage to, as Genesis chapter 4 verse 1, and 1 Corinthians chapter 7 verse 1 to 4. And because I am, whom I named permission to Adgehs, because I am your righteous Adam of Genesis chapter 2 verse 18. Some could say the law in America doesn't grant me the right to keep more than one wife. I'm aware of it. It is what human beings made, which God didn't condemn, what human beings condemned. In Hebraism, I have the right to marry unlimited number of wives if I could. It's why I'm married to you. And in order to have a pussy, as long as there is no marriage certificate, there is no problem. There is no law which could prohibit us. But to have a marriage certificate from any earthly government, the law has to be reformed. So because we are not lawbreakers nor criminals, instead we are crime fighters, therefore we will reform the law, the human-made law, and make it legally. So Hebrew Frankel, I'm going to tell you how I am about the completion of my wedding to my Penney Adgehs. 1992, while I'm in my garden of Eden by Springfield, Illinois, I saw a divine vision. In the vision, I am married to two Penney Adgehs. Penney Adgehs are Caucasian girls from Western European Americans who are third generation or more in American citizens, Canadian Americans, Israeli Americans, Oceania Americans, and they were two. The two are blondes. Two of them both of them are blondes, and one of them had given birth to my blonde son, and I had carried myself with my hands, and I was kissing him on his cheek, calling him baby. Then in 1995, 755 Hebrew calendar, 34 Hebrew Shera, while I'm in my garden of Eden by Springfield, Illinois, I was taking courses in a community college, and one day I drove my car and parked on the parking lot. In the zone parking, I saw a beautiful blonde girl parking her car, and then as she was going to the college, there is one path which takes us from the parking lot to the college, and as she was going, I was also going to the college just 5 or 6 meters behind her. And as I was going, I was speaking in a lower tone how beautiful she is and how I am attracted to her for marriage. And at the time, I had no knowledge. I had very little knowledge about psychic girls' capability. But because she's psychic, she was with me, and she was hearing what I am saying. So when we reached to the college, she came and introduced herself to me. She told me her name is Penney. So I was happy, but I said, I have to make sure it's not from the Demonic Street. So I said, Penney, is it okay if you and I study Bible sometimes? And she said, yes. At the time I said to myself, I think she's my wife, my white girl. So we started her Bible study, and every Wednesday I go to her workplace. She works in the community college, and when she is free, we study Bible. I taught her about Deuteronomy, about our Paxers, nations, which the God of Israel has driven them out and inherited my Hebrew forefathers. In Deuteronomy chapter 18, verse 9 through 14, fulfilled in Joshua chapter 21, verse 43 through 45. And I told her it is prohibited, God has prohibited abominable practices from being practiced. Therefore, I told her, if she had been practicing previously, quit, don't ever pursue it anymore. So as things went on, Lucifer, the wise male figure, whom I saw with a book of demonology, either in the city of Washington DC or state of Virginia, seeing my marriage could go on and I could marry my sister Penney, sabotage my marriage, physically away from us. Rana says, oh, what I don't like him. Oh, what I don't like it. But Penney said, responded saying, I don't sell my soul to the devil, and kicked Lucifer out of my interest. Lucifer haven't ever said such a thing anymore. Then the blacks had also conspired with a lady to sabotage my marriage. At the time, Penney called the lady. She said to her, this is my man, Adgeh. And so Penney kicked the lady out of my interest. So I was relieved. Penney stood by me, I stood by her. What I say is, it is a fulfillment of Genesis chapter 2, verse 24. She's my Eve, my wife, my brother. I am her husband, her righteous Adam. And I requested her for marriage, and she gave me a verse which tells me to expect her. The reason I requested her for marriage is because I have forgotten I married her since 1966. It is in 2004, 5764 Hebrew calendar, 43 Rosh Hashanah, the God of Israel revealed to me while I am in my garden of Eden by Indianapolis, Indiana, that I am married to them since 1966. So anyway, nothing went outside what happened since 1966. Penney said yes. And then in 1995, Penney and I, we graduated from the community college, and we pursued our education in University of at Springfield. And the Bible study went on. Then in January 1997, the God of Israel revealed to me a Hebrew lesson. It is about abominable practitioners who disguise with a mask of religion. They seem religious persons, but they are abominable practitioners. And I told Penney about it. I told her. When I told her, Penney, she values it a lot. So she became very close to me. So as I was expecting her, I proposed marriage to her. And I aired it to all the Caucasian Arab girls, white ethnic girls in the University of Springfield, and Penney is aware of it also. I had recorded about it and aired it. And then I met Penney and I told her, as we were talking about our hospital in which I am ministering to her as well as all of my white girls, all of the Caucasian Arab girls. She said to me, where is your Hiroshima? I invited her for a lunch, and we proceed forth. We discussed about it. We saw of course also along the way after talking about my ministry, my Hiroshima ministry, and Hiroshima, and then I could talk to her, bring my proposal to her, and I could propose marriage and proceed for result. It was what my intent was. So when she said, "Where is your Hiroshima?" I told her, "Penny, I am running it from my apartment. Of course, twice a week I drive to Washington Park, Saturday, Sunday, and provide to Caucasian Arabs literature, Hebrews lessons, printed Hebrews lessons. There is my phone number and my name, and my Hebrews the name of Hebrews, and I do teach them and then give them the Hebrews lesson, and also I do pray for them. So their name will be written in the book of life of God, and they will obtain eternal life. And I give them the Hebrews lesson. If she doesn't understand the Hebrews lesson I'm teaching there, she could call me and I will explain her. It was how I was running it. And of course, in the university over the internet, I was also teaching white Caucus. So when I said to her, "It's my apartment," I remember something. Once I gave Penney printed Hebrews lesson, and when I gave her, she said to me, "Where did you get it from? Where did you bring it from?" She says, "Penny, there is no any other minister other than me. I'm the only minister now in our Hebrews today. It's what I'm teaching." So she said, at the time she said, "I believe you," and then she took it. So when I told her I'm running in from my apartment, she said, "Give me direction to your apartment," and I would come to your apartment, she said. So I wrote a letter and giving me her direction, and I gave her large choices, two choices. One is that we go to Hilton Hotel and eat and have a buffet lunch. But if she doesn't want to go there, then what we could have at home is we could order from restaurants, any kosher food from a restaurant, and we could have lunch at home in my apartment. Then I wrote the letter and I went to her workplace. She had been working in the University of Illinois at Springfield. Kathy, she's another wife of mine. She's a blonde, also liberal white American girl, and they had been working in the same office. So when I went there, neither Kathy nor Penny were there, none of them. And as I was standing to give the letter to Penny, while she comes to her office, from the other office, there was a Murphy girl working there, and the Murphy girl came out and said to me, "Can I help you?" Then I said, "I came to see Penny." Then he said, Ran said, "Penny is not in her office. If you have a message, I could give her the message when she comes." So at the time, I sealed the envelope and wrote on it, "From Mekbib Adgeh to Penny Carter." Her name was Penny Lynette Carter. So I wrote on it, and then I said, when she comes, give it to her. And I left it there, and I went. Then what happened was, in few days, socialist local professors had sabotaged my education, and I was told by the university, I have to find another university. I can't pursue my education at University of Illinois, Springfield. Should I have waited for about 2 weeks, it would have been possible. I would have placed marriage ring on the finger of either Penny, on the finger of Penny, or Jennifer, or Kara, or Paula, or Kathy, or Stacy. There are many, Maria. But because I'm told not to come to the